Live from Reno Suckage Field, Jim DiCarlo along with Dan Ogle and Tony Lilly. We'd like to welcome you to tonight's game between the Bridgeport Bulldogs, coming in at 3-4, and the undefeated Steubenville Catholic Central Crusaders. Tonight's game brought to you by Water Transport, Steve's Fish and Chips, Guida Law Offices, Hauser's Furniture, The Electric O, Ford Steuben Maintenance, Corey Windjet, Barrow Foyt Toyota, Tudor's Biscuit World, Total Sports Connection, Capital Recovery System, Softite Federal Credit Union, Hummel Construction, TS Electric, First Westminster Church, Viking Social Club, Trinity Health System, Everhart Bow Funeral Home, Mosty Funeral Home, Wintersville Trophy Shop, Richard Poe Financial Advisors, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, Commissioner Eric Timmons, Marcino Enterprises, Mario's Italian Restaurant, Josephine's Carryout, Uncle Johnny Delivers, Anthony Mining Company, Isla Law Offices, Dr. John Fiegel, Signs Limited, The Target Shop, PR Landscaping, Black River Logistics, Edge Sports, Bradley Lawnscape, Best Western at Franciscan Square, Swearingen Bat Company, Main Street Bank, Rawson's Mulch and More, IBEW number 246, The Friendly Tavern, Attorney Adam Martello, AT&T on Sunset, Valley Converting, Cedar One Realty, M&M Hardware, Apollo Restoration, Bert's Hot Dogs, Ohio Motor Group, Naples, Hood's Pharmacy, National Colloid Company, Barium and Chemicals, Lancia Villaroyale, Franciscan University, Bennigan's, Stickles Law Office, and JC Pest Control. Before we go over some stats and information on Central and Bridgeport, I'd like to go down to the field here before we come back to Tony. And the band, I believe, is going to play the national anthem. So, well, let's see. Coin toss. Bridgeport is receiving. Crusaders are kicking off. Bridgeport going to be going left to right. And we'll just keep it here. So, Tony, while before the band plays the national anthem, we'd like to welcome you to OVSO. And Tony was a football star at Brooke High School and at Marshall University, and it's your first appearance. So, welcome, Tony. And it sounds like we're going to go down. But any quick words before we get the national anthem?
No, Jimmy. I appreciate this opportunity and looking forward to hearing a lot of big things about you.
Very sparse crowd and beautiful football night. A little chilly, but great football night. Let me kind of go over some of this, Tony, before we kind of get in with you. Last year, Central won 15-14. However, Bridgeport leads the series 3-2. Last week, the Crusaders defeated Carrick 30-0, while Bridgeport beat a 5-1 Bellsville team 49-39 coming from behind. Central defensively is only giving up 5.1 points per game and has 3 shutouts. Just tremendous defense. Their offense is also scoring 27.7 points a game. Bridgeport can score it 25.8 a game, but they give up 38.1 a game, which is going to be hard to stop the Crusaders. The their stout defense for the Crusaders versus the potential Bridgeport offense. So we'll see what gives there. Ja'Kai Threet was 7 for 10 last week for 153 yards, 3 touchdowns, ran for a touchdown, and caught a 29-yard TD pass. And he's only a sophomore, had 5 touchdowns last week. And I remember him last year as a freshman being outstanding for Bridgeport. They also play 2 quarterbacks, Aiden Kenny, who is a threat to run and also threw a touchdown pass last week. Avery Jackson caught 2 touchdowns last week, and Mike Marshall ran for 140 yards on only 4 carries. He's a senior running back. The Crusaders piled up 321 yards against Carrick, PA last week, 227 coming on the ground. The dynamic trio of Purgie, who had 90, Ilentai 72, and Fallon 42. He also caught a 33-yard pass and scored a touchdown, and Ilentai also threw for 94 yards. So they're a 3-headed monster offensively. The 2 games I've seen, Tony, the Crusaders is student body left and student body right, with a fullback leading the way and the 2 backs most of the time blocking for Ilentai. But those are the only games I've seen. I would think that they would have to put it up in the air more as playoff time comes. They haven't had to do that because they've just been so dominant on the ground. So we'd like to see the Crusaders be a little bit more diversified on offense, and I think you're going to see that happen in these last 3 games.
Steubenville Central, they've got a very good, strong offensive line, so they'll tend to dominate up front. And if you don't have to pass, why pass? I'm anxious to see this Ja'Kai Threet. He's a very explosive player. He's a big play guy, right? So I think both of these teams, I think we got potential for seeing a lot of big plays in a high-scoring game. But I really like the Crusaders' front. Their offensive line is strong.
That's for the games won and lost on the lines, and the Crusaders have dominated offensively and defensively. Head coach for the Crusaders is Eric Meek. Dave Brown, Ted Kasecki, Seth White, and Gabrielle Erickson, assistant coaches. Up in the booth, my buddies up there, Mike Lemmel, who helps work with the defense, Todd Phillipson, working with the offense, and everybody's favorite, the Moose Pizzaferrato, up in the box, doing a really nice job. A couple stats from Catholic Central. Rushing, Tyler Ilentai has gained 590 yards, 84.3 a game, 4.9 on a carry. B.J. Fallon, 463 total yards, 66 a game, 6.8 per carry. Tommy Purgie, 421 yards, 60 a game, 9.2 a carry. Tyler Ilentai passing is 27 of 57 for 419 yards, 60 yards a game. Like to see that increase here in the last few games, and I'm sure that Coach Meek will be opening it up at times as we get toward the playoffs. Ilentai has scored 11 touchdowns, 3 two-pointers, and 72 points. Fallon is next with 7 touchdowns for 42 points. Crusaders have a great kicker in Danny Bolster. He's got a field goal, 18 extra points for 21 points. Central right now is 11th in Region 25, and rumor has it that they're going to have to beat Toronto to host a home game no matter what they do at these 2 games. Bridgeport is 12th in Region 27. Toronto, by the way, is 9th in Region 25. So we're about 5 minutes or so from the Commissioner Eric Timmons opening kickoff. And we're going to take a couple of breaks and be right back.
Save big on living rooms, recliners, dinettes, bedrooms, mattresses, carpet, and flooring. No one will beat our prices, plus get our 5 bonus offers. Don't miss it.
Hauser's has it. Hauser's has it all.
Hauser furniture prices won't be beat. Sofas starting at $4.99, recliners starting at $3.59, sectionals starting at $9.99, queen mattresses and box springs starting at $3.99. Complete bedroom suite starting at $8.99. 5-piece dinette set starting at $4.99. Carpet with padding and installation as low as $2.89 per square foot. Hauser's absolutely will not be undersold.
Hauser's has it. Hauser's has it all.
Attorney Adam Martello is your one call for DUI defense, probate, and estate planning. He also can provide real estate expertise plus general civil litigation. Call Attorney Adam Martello today at 740-317-0193. The Martello Law Office is located on Fernwood Road in Wintersville. Attorney Adam Martello is your one call for legal assistance. 740-317-0193.